Hello Enchanted Ones, and a blessed Yule to you all. Won't you join me today for a magical December day? Join me for walks within the snowy enchanted woods. Make a woodsy eco-wreath, oranges galore, a tour of my Yule home, which is of course a woodland right now, a glorious mince pie recipe, and well, a lovely makeover of the Faerie home. So sit back, relax, as you are in for a very special wake-up call. Good morning, it is 7:05 and you are listening to Faerie FM. What a glorious day it is outside. The snow, the first snow of the year, has begun to fall. And this is a special message for Alwyn Oak. I repeat, this is a very special message for Alwyn Oak. Get out of bed and get in those woods, you lazy fairy.
What? Oh my god!
Very autumnal? No, it ain't. That's a lie. It's winter. What do I look like? Just come out of bed. But I'm loving it. It's beautiful here. Yesterday was autumn. Today it's winter. It's a snow day! Yay! Good morning, Enchanted Ones, and welcome. It's a couple of weeks later now, and as you can see, the snow's gone. Sad times. And I'm out in the woods today, and I'm finding some fallen fir for my ever-going, everlasting wreath that I have on my front door. So far I found 2 bits and I can't see any more, so we're going to keep looking. But it's a beautiful morning anyway to share with you some of the sights and scenes of the Enchanted Woods. There's an aeroplane going overhead there. He's gone. But nonetheless, I thought it would be a lovely day today to spend the day together and do some festive things because I'm super excited. I got some things lined up at home, some baking, a little craft or 2. Oh wow, let's just go for it. Yay! Oh my gosh, this lighting, I'm loving this. Wow, wait, oh, I've called down a path, so hopefully there's some fur down here that I can find. I think the best thing about finding these fallen firs is that you get so many cute different types of fir. This mossy den, so green. If you were to ask me what I prefer, whether it be snow or this weather that we get 99.999999999% of the year, right now it's snow. I cried watching that footage back. Oh my gosh, it hasn't snowed in the woods for 5 years. It was just magical. Oh, I can see some more fur. Honestly, like next year I need to go away places with more snow. I just feel like I found a new calling, snow. And this ain't snow, although I love the green, don't get me wrong, this is absolutely the most magical, enchanting place. But we always want what we don't get. And I want more snow. I eventually found a lot of fallen fir, suspiciously trimmed though, rather than just fallen, and I realised that the forest commissioners had been into the woods recently to neaten the winding walkways and snip back anything that was in their way. Well, now these branches will serve a new purpose on my wreath. I got my fir, and yeah, I think I've got more than enough. I am a little bit peckish because it's 10 o'clock in the morning. I want to get elfy today, and I want a mince pie in my belly. But first, I definitely need a hot drink. Right, let's put the kettle on. My nose is running. Look, fur. Oh my word. Beautiful. This kitchen in winter, honestly, I can't get enough of it. So nice. Look at that sun. Perfect. I could stay in here all day. I just wish my whole house was like this. Magical. Oh, perfect. Since the lighting is so good in here, I thought I would do my wreath in here. And since I'm so enthusiastic about this, I can't even be bothered to get ready like I had planned. I've also made a Lady Grey tea, kind of like an English breakfast tea, but it's just a little bit more citrusy. And I've added some orange peel that I dried, and it makes a perfect festive drink. You could also add like Star Anise, cinnamon, that kind of stuff too. But I'm going to be putting this fir on this wreath. Really easy, really simple. I've never actually looked up the proper way to do this. Will I ever look up the proper way to do this? I won't. So I've got some string, some green twine, and I've got this, and I'm just gonna wrap it round. I can't see what else there is. Making the wreath on the front door is one of the first things I love to do in December. It just kind of sets the tone of the house, doesn't it? As soon as you walk in through the house that has the wreath, it's just like, yes, you just know it's going to be decorated. And you just know that I have decorated. Oh, I like this fir. This is my teddy bear fir. This wreath is going to be woodsy, meaning when people knock on my door, they will suspect that a witch lives here. So you'll be glad to know that I'm not going for neat at all this year. I'm going for straight out of the woods. Oh, this is good. I'm loving that. I am loving that. Beautiful. So I simply placed the fir where it looked good and wrapped the twine around it. The great thing about this wreath is that everything is untreated, and I can give the branches back to nature once it serves its purpose, protecting my home on the front door. Oh, beautiful. And here she is, my repurposed pentacle wreath that I've had for like 4 years now, I'm gonna say 4 or 5 years. That was so much fun. I love all the different textures of furs. I love how it's just a little bit like messy in a good way, messy in a witchy way, you know what I mean? Yeah, super fun. Let's hang it on the door. Delish. Delicioso. Today I am feeling elfy, and let me share with you how I get elfy. As you can see, I've gone green for winter. I did like the purple, but I'm just not feeling purple vibes in winter. It's more of a summery thing, I think. So that's gonna come out hopefully next year, whatever I'm feeling. The first step I'm gonna do is my hair. I think I'm gonna go for straight hair today, although an elf could have curly hair too. There's one thing that straight hair does help with, and it's showing off the ears. Let's get elfy, elfy. A little bit there. Tie them together with a piece of hair in the back. The day I grew was the day I let my ears show. Perfect. Every elf needs a little bit of a red nose going into their cheeks. Oh no, there's a fine line between elf and sunburnt. Ooh. I like it. It's a little bit of a highlight. Right, so I now would love to make a mince pie, and I have perfected a recipe over the years, and I really want to share it with you. It's on, and the look is complete. Ah! Right then, this fairy is about to give you the best cooking class of your life. As every fairy knows, the secrets to a magical mince pie, the first ingredient is always mincemeat. It's a kind of concoction consisting of dried fruit and spices that have been made undry and plump by some sort of liquid, whether it be suet, port or orange juice. I opt for orange juice. But to make this even better, add the zest of an orange and mix together. Next, the pastry. You just must use puff pastry. As you can see, I definitely made this one earlier, and I cut out some medium-sized circles with a crinkle cutter. I next greased the tin, but if you want my advice, a sprinkle of flour after the grease will help, as mine stuck. A teaspoon of the mixture it was into each cavity and then straight into the oven.
20 minutes.
The secret at this point is to not give them a lid. Whilst they cook, it's the perfect time to have a stroll around the kitchen, tidying anything, getting distracted, etc. before you start making the topping. And for this I am using icing.
I feel so bad for this orange. I've been through a lot already. But we must use every scrap we can.
And I know the perfect way to add a little festive charm to the kitchen with icing sugar.
Whee! Oh my god. Wow. That looks magical in the lights. Oh my goodness. Look, I've created rays in the kitchen. Oh wow, there's a ray in this kitchen. Oh my gosh, I don't even need to go into the woods for it. Wow, I love the ray. Well done. I don't know who I'm saying well done to, but well done. Little bit by little bit.
This icing will of course be orange, the perfect component to complement the filling inside. And there was only one thing left to do now. Wait. I'm going to sneak a taste.
Oh yeah.
It may come to your attention by now that I love oranges, and I thought that I'd share with you how I became remotely interested in the festive season, because this time last week I had no time for it. I was uninspired, and you know what? That's okay. But I had a plan to do some aromatherapy with some warming scents, oranges in particular. And this year I have dried out probably the most I've ever dried in my life. Along with that, of course, all the other usual essentials. Nutmeg for wisdom, star anise for intuition, cardamom for clarity, cloves for cleansing energy, and even more oranges for a burst of warming energy, this time in the form of dried zest, which you saw me put into my Lady Grey tea earlier. Dried zest tastes a lot zingier than the dried orange segments, as the segments caramelise, where the zest always stays sweet, and once they are put into a hot cup of tea, they sink, so no choking hazards. I had a plan to redo the little window in the kitchen, so I took down the fir garland, which I will be recycling later, and placed a new garland up. And I searched high and low for this garland, finally getting it from the depths of Sainsbury's. Once the oranges were done, I made little holes in them and strung them up. And it's traditions like these that will never get boring. They are like little stained glass windows, so little orange windows they will be hanging within the window.
Okay, I've decided I need way more oranges than I thought I needed, so they're going in there. I started decorating my home and my apothecary too, and to me, winter is about decorating small at first, when you just want to dabble in a little bit of festivity. And then, as your joy progresses, keep adding and adding until everything is overflowing with festive goodness. So, every jar got a makeover and some festive cheer. But there was one more thing I went searching for which complements this orange to the max, and that is fir. And fir brings security and safety. I got this fir from a red cedar, and my goodness, it's the most beautiful scent of fir I've ever experienced. So sweet and so earthy. It's also beautiful everywhere else in the home too, and this particular variety doesn't lose its needles, and perfect fir to lay the Yule log on. This year I'm going for very natural with decorating, so along with oranges I have used nuts and seeds and fir cones and of course bells to repel the negativity. No negativity is allowed here within my magical forest. The best part is everywhere you'll look is a snack, but also a decoration. And that's the beauty of hibernation, filling your belly with goodness. And I don't just mean oranges and nuts, I mean these delicious mince pies.
Oh wow, look at these bad boys. Okay.
Really careful.
Oh no. Okay.
Majority of them have gone well. Some of them are a bit dodge, but that's the beauty of home baking. Okay, they look homemade and rustic. I've also dried out some apples this year for my apothecary. So have you ever tried apple tea before? That's not bought from the supermarket. It has so much more flavour. Apple and cinnamon tea is something also that I love. I've also dried out a few lemons. That was a bit of a disaster. You can dry these things out without the oven's help, but yeah, they're a little bit on the bitter side, I think, at the moment. So I'm gonna have to give that another attempt. So this is all my dried stuff here, my dried fruit. This eventually is going to have some dried apple peel in it too, which I really want to start doing soon. And this is just the classic Christmas stuff, guys. So I cannot live without these spices at Christmas time, as well as pepper too, and salt. Where's the salt? There's the salt. Amazing. For protection. Here I've got some rosemary from my mum's garden, which just put a little bell on it, and I'll snip a little bit off of this when I need it for some pots or rosemary tea. And I've just hung up some of the fir, the leftover fir that I gathered within the woods. In front of it down here I've got everything. I haven't completely finished it yet, but I have written majority of the health benefits and the spiritual properties of all of these items. And I'm not gonna lie, every single one of them is high in vitamin C and high in all these amazing anti-inflammatories and antioxidants, and just everyone around me at the moment is ill. So I'm going to have so many specialties, and I'm looking forward to looking up what the properties are of these things, these health and spiritual properties, so then I can just make just the tea I want, or just the simmer pot I want. So let's make a simmer pot, shall we? And of course the main ingredient is going to be dun 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 orange.
Beautiful.
Slice up the remaining orange.
Always
look up if the fir can be consumed before putting it in a simmer pot. Don't want the wrong fir. If there's one thing I want you to be jealous about today, it's the light in this kitchen. Never use a whole cinnamon stick, only use a teeny tiny part of it. A little bit of cinnamon goes a long, long way, believe me. Right, I'm just letting the mince pies cool a little bit, and I really want to enjoy them in the ambiance that is my lounge and my dining room. I have moved around my home since I last saw you because, you know, that's just me, guys. But quite a big deal, to be honest. I've moved around quite a lot. Oh, I'm so annoyed because I wanted to show you when it was like completely spotless and perfect. Let's face it, it is... nothing ever goes like it's planned, so it is a bit messy, but I had a thought just now, like what the ideal opportunity is right now is for me to just tidy up with the camera rolling and then share it with you. Let's do that. I basically finished my decorations anyway. I guess it just needs its, you know, final spruce up so it can just, everything can be in its glory. Little guy. Oh. I'm excited! Alright! Oh, so cute! Just a little sprig. Oh yeah. This is heaven. This is the nook of dreams. That tidying up took way longer than I thought it was going to be, but it was much needed because now, oh my gosh, I just feel like this is it. I can relax now. I'm next to the Christmas tree, and in case you're wondering where I am, I'm in what used to be the cozy nook and now is the new lounge. The lounge used to be in a walkway, so I've kind of cornered it off in the middle of the room. Oh my goodness, it feels so lovely here. It's just the atmosphere, it's just so much more cozy. So yeah, I'm going to come here when I feel overwhelmed so I can just be, so just have this amazing massive tree in front of me the whole time. I put this garland up here between the rooms. Of course, smothered it in oranges. And I love it so much. Also put some little bells in there. Hopefully I don't hear them at 2 o'clock in the morning. This is my Advent tree, which plays music. And every day I'm going to put an ornament on it. Today I'm putting this guy on here. He's cute. He's like a little snowman. Where are ya? So cute. I love that. Oh, goodness me. Okay, right. I hope I don't hear that at 2 o'clock in the morning also. Nuts, because who doesn't love nuts this time of year? We've got Brazil nuts, we've got pecans, we've got walnuts. Amazing pick-me-up, just perfect. Over here, we have the cozy nook area, the chaise lounge. I kind of call this a winter wonderland area because it's so white and pure, and it's away from the TV too, so you can't see the TV from it. So I love just sitting here, just being present with my trees. This one and this one. Let me share with you some of my favorite decorations. This guy's vintage from my grandma. This is new this year. This is a paper angel. This is also new. It's like a gingerbread tree. Oh my gosh, I just want to eat this. It's just so realistic. Also, I could definitely make this from salt dough also. It'd be quite easy, I think. Maybe, anyway. So I will just walk down here and show you my Yule log of the year. And this year I've just gone for kind of, oh, you can't even see it. This year I've gone for green, and I've gone for natural nuts and fir cones everywhere and fir. And yeah, I'm really happy with how that's turned out. And also, so now this is the new dining area, which is great because it's right by the kitchen. Makes so much more sense. This is where we put our shoes on and off. And this is my new crafting area here. And yeah, I really like it. I've put quite a lot of fur and everything because I want this place to be more fir foresty, which I love. Now the altar, I haven't actually even done the altar yet, and I have no plans to do it in this video, but I just find it so perfect the way it is, the way I did it in my last video. Also, because I got so burnt out, I've just like not been inspired to even go near my altar. I've just been trying to just like take it easy and do fun little other projects that I've been loving. So yeah, that is my home. I hope you enjoy it. So we got fir forest in the back there. Oh my gosh, look at that wide shot. Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. Put these here. These are for the wedding. But I thought, oh my gosh, why don't I put them up on my arch? And I love the shadows they create on the ceilings. Wedding stuff is currently all down here. It's partly what I've been doing. I've been doing loads of wedding stuff. Finding it hard to be creative because I'm being so creative in wedding mode. But it's okay because I do have energy to muster up to do the next thing that I really wanted to do today. I don't really know what's going on here in this scene, but I want to make over the Faerie home and I want to give it its own little scene here. Currently we have a massive cat reindeer looking in, acting all suspicious. What are you doing there? And all the fairies are like pushed out like, oh my god, what's going on? Oh my gosh. Also bought these mini houses, which I was going to make over. And I also bought some mini tartan bows. But the plan is to recycle. Right. This box is where I put things that I don't need anymore, put things in here for storage, put things in here that have broken, because I have a lot of sticks, let's face it. So yeah, this is where they come to get repurposed, because my idea is to, found what I was looking for. This is the Faerie Christmas tree. Beautiful. And my idea is to find some things in here, make them over to make the cutest fairy scene. I don't know what life's going to be like in a couple of hours when I finish this. Probably be absolutely magical. I just can't wait. I'm going to make it mossy. Oh, I haven't seen that for a little while either. Gosh, it's like going through a box of memories, this is. If there is one thing that I have a lot of, it is fir cones. These were decorations from last year, which I want to repurpose. I have an idea of making these into mossy trees, kind of like the trees that I saw in the woods the other day, those beautiful white, those trees were like heaven to me. But we're going to just substitute the white with green, because that's what we do here in Fairyland. But I also need to find a way for them to stand up. Doesn't that make that ideal fir tree? I love that. How are they going to stand up? Okay, I've got a few bits of, that is cool. That will fit some of them on. Oh, plan. One there, one there. Okay, and then completely mossify it. A fairy toilet. Oh. Here they are, the little Christmas trees. I need to greenify them. And I've got just the thing in my kit down here. My kit. Some moss! Woohoo! Swipey upwards. Absolutely lovely. Isn't it funny that a tree sheds something that then again in return looks like a tree? It's raining moss. So I've got my cloves and star anise, and I thought that one of these trees could have a star on top. Oh my gosh! Also maybe baubles. Baubles within the firs, maybe. It will make a really nice smelly feature. Like a natural nice smell, of course. Best thing about these is they just slot in. I'm gonna cry. No, I'm not really. I have here an old wreath. As you can see, it's still got glue on it, but I can repurpose this over and over again, which is so exciting. I'm going to turn this into a massive fairy wreath. I don't even know if the scale is going to be right, but we'll see. And I'm thinking a mossy wreath, but a different kind of moss. In my little box down here, I've got some moss. This is not fairy moss, this is just condensed, compacted craft moss. It's so good for these kind of crafts. I used it so much for the crafts in my wedding too. with that in there. They're just boring. They need something on them. Oh, I have no ideas. Oh, yeah, that. Oh my gosh. What a good idea. So cute. This one I'm thinking window boxes. Let's see what she looks like. Okay, everyone, things are gonna get a bit festive around here. The fir forest is here. Oh my goodness, it doesn't even want to stay up. Much better. So I also have leftover fir where I cut the Christmas tree a little bit, and also from the woods this morning. So we're gonna put that around here. You decorating the Christmas tree. Okay, the last idea I've just got is a sled. So I found this piece of bark, I found the stick. I think it's pretty easy if I'm honest. I'm gonna snap it in two. I'm gonna glue it underneath. It will make the perfect sled for a new companion that I have within the fairy home. And her name is Crimson Peck. Let's just hope the fairies get on, because you know what? Christmas time is a fun time for them, but they do actually have quite a lot of arguments, I'm not gonna lie. Let's just hope it doesn't end up like an episode of EastEnders. There. 2 sticks on. Yay. This little mulch business here. Okay. On the sleigh. Cinnamon stick. Keep getting more and more good ideas, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a protection bottle for the sleigh, and within this is all the goodies I had in my apothecary. I have salt, cinnamon, I've ground up some star anise and cloves. It smells heavenly. And yes, all of these ingredients are very high in absorbing negative energy, so this is great for the fairy home. Great as a gift, of course, and it's great if you want to wear it around your neck. A bow completes anything, or in my case, 50 bows. Let's put them on. These are her gifts. Going, that is lovely. Alright then. Alright fairies, enjoy your home. Now the fairies have been hoarding my nuts. Perfect. On the chaise lounge with a bottle of wine. Okay, you naughty girl. enchanted ones. Thank you so much for joining me today on this really fun fairy day. I don't know what just happened. No words for that. Got my work cut out this December, I'm not gonna lie. Everything is a bit chaotic, but in the most wonderful way, whereas I've been planning my wedding, which is coming up soon. So if you don't see as much of me this December, that is the reason why. But everything is going so well. I'm so excited to share with you the details. I've got my dress, got the decorations planned, just need to finish them, fine tune all the details. I'm just so excited. Got my cardboard cutouts too. You'll never guess who it's of. Oh, actually try and guess who the cardboard cutouts for the wedding is of. Thank you so much, enchanted ones. I love you all so much. Thank you for watching. Please let me know what your favourite thing that I made was down below. I know what mine was. All my love, Alwyn. Now I'm gonna have to tidy up a gallon of moss that I've left on the floor. Ew. And I already hoovered today. Oh my word, my back. Oh, wow.